Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Danny, and I am a life and relationship coach here at Happily Committed. And today I wanted to talk about how to get your spouse back. Now, first and foremost, I wanted to take a minute to say how sorry I am that you are going through this situation. I empathize with you. I know how difficult this can be, and I know that it seems like there's no hope in sight, but I am here to tell you that there is hope. You are not the only person who is going through this situation. And sometimes when you are going through this situation, you feel completely alone and you feel like you are the only person in the world who's dealing with this. But I wanted to take a second to maybe change your perception on the situation. Yes, you are in a situation in which you are fighting to get your spouse back. And as much as that may seem like a negative situation, it very well could also be a positive. What is happening is that you are refocusing your attention back to your relationship. Life happens. Life can become monotonous. There's routine. You get busy with work, with the kids, with chores, with all these different things that you have to do. And what ends up happening is there's a shift in your priorities. And in that shift, your relationship starts to take a back seat. Now you are in a situation in which you are fighting for your relationship. And that could be a good thing because now your focus is back on your relationship. It is your number one priority. And it is very possible that when you get through this hump, your relationship may actually be stronger than when you started. So what are the steps to getting your spouse back? Step number one, give your spouse space. Space is so important, especially now. Now, that may seem a little counterintuitive, considering that maybe space or too much space is what caused you to be in this situation. But this type of space is more of a reflective space. You need to be able to take a minute, take a step back, and really try to understand how you got here. And in order to do that, there has to be space. There has to be time that you prioritize for yourself and for your spouse to be able to go through that process. And the last thing that you want to do right now is to not give your partner space and make them feel like they are suffocating. That will absolutely end your relationship if you continue to suffocate your spouse. Step number two, do you. A lot of people, when they're in a relationship, especially in a long-term relationship, their focus becomes making their partner happy, and they start to forget about themselves and what actually makes them happy. And keep in mind, you cannot make somebody else happy unless you are happy yourself. You cannot love somebody else unless you love yourself. So take time for yourself. Do things that make you happy. Activities that you once used to do that you don't do anymore. You know, whether that be going on a jog, going on a walk, maybe you loved photography and you haven't done photography in years. Pick up those old hobbies or a new one and start to invest time in yourself. Step number three, quality over quantity. Now, I know we've probably heard this before in many different circumstances and different situations, but in regards to the relationship, quantity over quality is in regards to communication. You want to make sure that you are having quality conversation instead of quantity. Think about it. One really good conversation is better than 5 mediocre conversations. Step number 4, no negativity. There is nothing less attractive than nagging and drama and negativity. Now, I know in the process of the separation, it's very possible that you might have formed this habit, but make the conscious decision to not be negative. Refrain from the negativity, refrain from the drama, refrain from those moments where you just want to say what's on your mind. And if it is not positive, then just don't say it. Step number 5, love languages. What are your partner's love languages? Is it words of affirmations? Is it small gifts? Is it physical touch? Getting to know your partner's love language is important. in trying to gain your spouse back. Now, is it possible that you may have known your partner's love languages before and time went on, things happened, routine of life, and you forgot those love languages, or you just forgot to prioritize those love languages? Go back to that. In going back to that and figuring out what makes your partner tick will help you to reconnect and to get your spouse back. If you connected to this video, please make sure you hit the like button and that you subscribe. I would love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear your own personal situations, experiences that you've had in this. Maybe you're going through this currently right now. Make sure you comment below. And if you feel like you need to take this further, please visit us on our website at happilycommitted.com, and you can book a one-on-one coaching session with myself or any of our amazing coaches, and we can help you get on the other side of this very difficult situation. Again, my name is Danny, and I'm a relationship and life coach here at Happily Committed, and I hope to see you guys soon.